Okay. Hello everyone, this is Sonia with Stamping Round the Dining Room Table. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. If you do not have a demonstrator of your own, I would be happy to be yours. You go to my webpage, stamproundthetable.stampinup.net, and you can see more about me. You can see the products that we have. You can place an order. You could sign up to join my team or to have a workshop. Any questions, anything I can help you with, just reach out here and I'll do my best to help you. Before I get started today, I just wanted to show you this set, Fitting Florets. This is now available for you to purchase. Okay, it has, with it you get the framed fitting, if I can say it, Fitting Florets bundle, which is the stamp set and dies. It does also have, these are like every day, and I believe this may go through into the mini catalog. They also have some Christmas sayings with it. It has some gold adhesive back swirls and some DSP. These three, I believe, are only going to be available until January 4th, but I believe this one may be going forward. Yes, it does say available in the mini catalog. So this is available, but the others of these are as supplies last, or at the latest January 4th. Okay, I did order these, and I was thinking about, had planned to maybe do this week, but I realized there was some issue with my the dies. When they put it together, wherever they put them together at the factory, it has to be at the factory because they come to Stampin' Up already made. They gave me half of the dies, but two sets of half of the dies and not the other half. So one of the good things with Stampin' Up, they're going to replace it. And they did ask me in this case to send this back. Many times they don't, but this time they did. And I think they just want to see exactly what the issue was so they can, address it. So, and they send you, when that happens, they're going to send me like a mailing thing, so I won't even have to pay to mail it to them. But they are very good about fixing things like that. There's some mistake, some issue. So because that didn't work out, then I was saying, what do I want to do? And I thought, I'm really tired this week. That's why I'm behind. We had a lot going on over the past week, and my son was involved in in community theater production, and we had a Halloween party for him. Every year we have a Halloween party for him and his friends. So, and I realized how tired I was. And I know he's wiped out even more than me, but I thought, you know what? I'm just going to take my time today. So that's why it's late today. But the stamp sets, I decided to say, let's do something whimsical, something that's just kind of fun. I decided I'm going to do the North Pole Mischief. That's just a stamp set. It's found on page 37 in our mini catalog. The other thing I thought I would, if I can find it here, do is the trees for sale. I haven't used this before. Some people have shown this before because when we had the celebration, they did have dies available to go with this. I'm not doing anything with the dies today. I may later in the week. But I wanted just to show you so that if you already had these, then you would be able to, to use your dies if you're stamping with this. But today I'm not going to do anything with those dies, although I may later in the week. But anyway, and then I thought, okay, what else do I want to do with this? And I thought I'm going to use, I showed these a couple weeks ago, the DSP from the Santa's Express, the DSP from Storybook Gnomes, and then I also got thinking, what about, if I can find them now, there's all these things that I'm trying to show you that they're in the book. All right, wait a minute, I'm getting a little mixed up here. And what is this? Okay, yes. Then there's some, they are, what are they called? Embossing folders. And there's one that's shown on the same page with the trees for sale. And there's one that's shown with the Santa, with the Santa Express. And there's two of them there. Okay, so I thought those are also whimsical. So since the theme this week is whimsical, I am showing you those also. So first of all, those, what I did was I put ink on the one side and I ran it through. This is the one that they showed with the trees for sale. And see, it's very whimsical. Then with the Santa Express, there was these two, and they're smaller, but there's a village, and then there's some mountains and, you know, the stars. So that's what those would look like. And again, I put ink on the, like here's the top. I took my ink pad and I just, you know, wiped it or patted it across there, put the piece of paper and ran it through and added this color as well as embossed it. Now, you could do it on either side. This one, it's a little harder to see there because it's just white. Okay, but I am going to include some of those in the things I do this week. All right, so here is the North Pole Mischief. Happy gift wrapping season. You've been good this year, mostly. Merry, merry. And then it's got the silly kitty looking at the fish. It's got the dog and the kitty here, like to the North Pole, and then a little paw print. So it's just some fun, cute things. The trees for sale have So Very Merry, You Light Up the Season, Christmas Greetings. Then it's got some trees, a sign Trees for Sale, a dog. It's got a little stand that you could put under a tree. It's got, I'm not sure what, oh, maybe you could put that on the dog, or maybe even on the Christmas tree, on the trees, like ornaments, different colors or something. And then there's some paw prints, okay? And then there's two-step stamping with the trees, and there's also some snowflakes, or they could be stars, I guess. And then here's a pole, and here's a line with lights, okay? So I do have 2 cards that I made up before coming, and I'm going to make 2 cards for you, one from each set. So here, I just thought this, my sister's a real cat lover, so she just fell in love with this set. And here's the kitty looking at the fish and like kind of dangling this over like, hoo-hoo, come here, look at me. You've been good this year mostly. And then I did put on here, oh, I did put anything on the other. I used the Adhesive-Backed Sequins and Gems on this. Okay, I put 5 on just because I started with 3 and then I wanted just a couple more because I really wanted it sparkly. Okay, and then I just realized I never put anything on here, but I will. Okay, so this one here you can see this is a different color than I put on there, but I did this again with putting the blue on. This is Balmy blue. And I ran it through and then I trimmed it down, and then down here I had stamped this out. And oh my gosh, you know what, my black, I'm having a hard time. My black got a little too much ink on it when we re-inked it, and it's creating some issues here, but anyway. And then so I put So Very Merry Christmas Greetings and You Light Up the Season with a few of those inside. And see that black even got in there, so I really needed, it's all over my hands. Nothing is working too well with that today, but just so you know, doesn't matter how long you stamp, these things happen. All right, so what I thought I would do, oh, before I go back, this paper here is one of the backs. It's like not the main side, like the second side of some of the paper from the Storybook Gnomes. Do I have it right here so I can show you? This was on this side, and I thought, oh, that can look like wallpaper. So since they're in the house, you know, because you wouldn't be having this outside, I just thought that looks kind of like wallpaper, so I'm going to use that. Then, okay, so there's that. Then I got thinking for the one I'm going to make with you right here, I would use, this is from the Santa Express, and I like the Follow La La La, and it's on Poppy Parade, and it uses the Evening Evergreen. Okay, so I'm just going to, so this card, this is an A2, so it's 8.5 by 5.5. It's scored along the 8.5 side, scored at 4 1/4. Okay, so it's a half of one. I'm turning it this way, so this is the same size, see, as this one and this one. So it can go be this way or it could be this way. So that's right there. That's how those are. This piece, I made it 1/4 of an inch smaller, and because the words go this way, this is going to be turned this way. So once you fold this card in half, the card base in half, this is 4 1/4 by 5.5. So I made this 4 by 5 1/4. Okay, I'm going to just put that on, and you can use any adhesive you like. I've been using glue a lot, but today I just decided, whoop, my light's here. I just decided I was going to use some tape runners. It's whatever you prefer. Oh, I may be out of tape runner. Yep. Wait a minute. I have another one right here. It's a different brand, but maybe not. Oh my gosh. Oh, is that one all? All right, well, what do I have here? Because I had moved out to the other room, so. Oh, goodness. Did I turn it the wrong? Oh, I did. The other one, I think I did the wrong. It was upside down. Let me check this red one again. This one I don't use as often, so I always get it backwards. So let me try it again one more time and see if that's really not working. Okay, I think that might be working now, but we'll see here in a minute. Looks like it might be. All right, so I put that on there, and then I have a piece of white cardstock, basic white, and where's my, okay, this piece happens to be 4 inches by 2.5. All right, and for this one I decided I wanted to put these guys on. So see, I took some of the ink off here, so let's see if it's a little better than it was before and not making quite such a big mess. I think it is. Oh goodness, now I got, okay. Ta-da! Yay! It is better. That, and for this one, I want to say on here, happy gift wrapping season. So I'm going to do that now. Oh man, look, I must have it on my thumb. All right. Oh, and then let me just hope you're seeing this okay. So I'm a little, I think it looks all right. Just have to remember, keep it up where you can see it. All right, so let that dry. And then you can, I wanted to color this in. You can color it with whatever you want. You can use colored pencils. You could use the Stampin' blends. You could use your Stampin' Write markers. Okay, the blends are an alcohol base, and the Stampin' Write are water-based colors. I'm going to see here. What do I have? I'm going to use my pencils. Okay. Let me just see here. Do I have? All right. Just just making sure that I got here color-wise. I think I'm going to leave the dog the way it is, mostly black and white there. And I might give him a blue. I think I'm going to give him a blue collar here. Is that blue? Oh, Night of Navy it says. Let's see. I'm going to color this sign in blue also. And if you just like it with the black and white, you don't necessarily have to color it in. Okay. Come on, Sonia. And then I think I'm going to make the bow red. Do some reds on the bow. And oh, excuse me. This red looks almost orangey, but we do have 2 sets of colored pencils. They're watercolor pencils. 1 second, where's my water? Okay. See if that helps keep me from coughing so much. And I know watching me color is probably as exciting as watching paint dry, but it really doesn't take that long. So I'm just going to finish this up. I want the kitty, I do want to make the kitty gray, I think, though. Oh, and you know what? There's the yellow. I'm going to do yellow right here. And do I have gray? Here's gray. Basic gray. And his ears are back, so because he's not happy, like most kitties, when they're not happy, their ears go back. Okay. Almost done with this, and I'm just going to show you. You can, oh, I missed a spot with the ribbon. I just see it now. I'll fix that. Okay, and then if you want, because you know when you use colored pencils, it can be kind of like you can see the lines are kind of streaky. You can use a watercolor, or I mean a water brush, or we also have the blender pens, and that's what I like to use. There's some little bit of liquid in there, and it just smooths it out to make it look more like watercolor than colored pencil. And it's not the neatest coloring job, so if you know you're doing it yourself, you could take a little more time and make sure you're in the lines like you're supposed to be, not necessarily outside of them, just to show you that. And then when you change color, you just on a piece of white, see, like it's red, and you just kind of till the color's gone. Then you go to the next color. Or I've also done it where I use one tip, because you get 6 in a box, 3 in a box, so you have, and they're double ended, so that's 6 colors. So like one I had in the past, sometimes I've done, one is for greens, one is for blues, one is for reds, you know, that type of thing. Now I'll do the gray here. Make the kitty look a little, although in some ways the little lines on it can almost look like fur. Okay, and then let's see, get his little medallion. Not that that matters so much. His little tag really is what it is there. And if you want to make it look like they're on the floor more, put just some shadows down here so that they don't look like they're floating in the air. And again, you can make sure this is Okay, so there's that one. And now, so now to put that together, let me see, is this going to, wait a minute, here's the top. Yep, okay. It's working, but I don't know if I can get that to go back up inside where it belongs. There. Come here. And then this, what I did was I made, this is a 1/4 of an inch. I decided to put a little color behind it so it's the same color as the card base, the Evening Evergreen, because I think it just helps it to stand out a little more. And I also have that for, there, that may work. Maybe not. There. Also have it work out or do that for the greeting. Okay. And it's just a little bit bigger, so I try to, well, let's see here. I may end up trimming a little bit off the green. We'll see. Got it. It'd be helpful if I could get it on here. So it has about the same amount out there. That's good enough. Good enough. All right. Now this one, I'm going to pop this up. So really the hardest part of this was really or what took the longest on this was the coloring. So, and you can spend as much or as little time on that as you want. These go together really pretty quickly. And do I have them all off? No, I thought I left one on. Yep, have them all off. Whoop. So I'm going to put this, hit him up a little more like that. This I'm going to put down here. I'm going to have some of it there and some on down here. So for the bottom, I'm actually going to use some of my edges. There's my scissors right here. The edges of your dimensionals, make sure you, all right, there's the top, or there's the bottom, is right there, it's at the top here. And there, and I'm going to put just a little bit, maybe. If I can get it to work right for me, right there. A little bit. And have this be kind of like this, just over a little bit, like that. And let's see, what do I want on there? Maybe I will try, let me see what I got over here. I can get to it. I'm going to try my champagne ones. And if you want, like even for his little tag, you could put one on there. So here it is. But you don't have to. So let me see. There. Whoop, there. Be a little big for his eye, but that's a possibility too. He would really look like, I'm going to put one right here because I got that extra little mark. Right there, you can put more or less on. What the heck? Anyway, might be able to erase that. So that is, I don't know this. Oh, yep, that was a little bit of extra, I guess extra heat, I think. Anyway, so there's that. Okay, so see, they're kind of fun. They're kind of whimsical. Okay, now my second one, I wanted to do something with this. So what I thought I might do is this. So let me just think about this. I was thinking, if I do that, I'm going to try that. Whoop, just to show you, wait, making my camera move, sorry. Here is how do this one. Whoop, that's the top. I want this to be the top. So let me see here. I think I'm going to do it so it's a little, so it's like this. And you want the folded side, if you can, to go through first. You don't want it, you want to go through first. Okay, so. Oh, darn, I meant to wet it. One of the things is that if you spray it with water first, it does, this will pop out a little more. There's still a little blue on there, but it's okay. Okay, and then do I have some weight? I have a little more weight over here, basic weight. See what I got here, what pieces I have. Right here, this one might work. Yeah. Okay. So, that's not bad. And I think I have an idea for that in a minute. Let me just do this first. All right, so what I wanted to show you, where's my scrap paper? Get another piece. I know I had a piece here, but I'm going to put this under. It's going to be a little difficult. It's white on white, but I just wanted you to see. So what I thought, what I kind of, for this, see this, like, this is like the pole to hold it up. You could have it at either side if you wanted. Oh, that's going to have to, wait, here it is. Is that the, yeah, it's the same width. So you could have one here and one here if you want. And then, and I just wanted one side to show, but I may do two on this one. Okay. So that would be, whoop, here. And here. I hopefully this, whoop. And I shared this, I put one's on one side and one's on the other. Where did I do with my, fell on the floor, my chamois. And they're like opposite, so you can, because it's clear, but you can see through it. And, okay. I'm just going to do it like this. And I don't have the black marker over here, but I could extend that between the two, so I will probably do that later. Then I wanted to have some of the trees, so I wanted to show you these trees. I'm going to do it in the shaded spruce. So what I decided, like I played around a little bit, so I want to show you. I knew, so, okay, stamped once, twice. And these do better. Let me pull this out. I do have a little padding under here, but really when they're clear, it's better. So if you get like a Stampin' Pierce mat, something like that. So this is what I did though when I was first playing. I thought, okay, because that's pretty dark. So it is dark and a little darker, but I decided I liked it better like this. Okay, so that's how I did all my trees. So let me just see here. Whoop, let me get him once. Whoop, there. It's that guy. Okay, and there's 3 sizes, so let me see if I can get all 3 sizes to fit on here. Actually, I think I'm going to put this guy over here. And here's, okay. And then the smaller one. He's smaller, it's a little bit fatter. Right there. Oh, some hair is on there. That's why those, oh well, hopefully we won't see it once I do the next. But I didn't realize there was some hair on there. It's a little better. You still can see it somewhat. And then I really love this dog. I'm going to have this dog, and I did him in soft suede. Whoop. Oh, my soft suede is broken. I got to get a new one. Okay. And I have him like he's kind of jumping up right here. Yeah, maybe some people are coming. You know how dogs love. They always think that we're there to see them. Of course, it has to be them. It couldn't be their owners. It couldn't be because you wanted to come and get a treat. No, you came to see the dog because that's what people do, right? You come in, you know, a lot of times you pet the dog. So of course he thinks you're there for him. I got to put this aside before I have a big mess there. I already got it on myself. Okay. And I got thinking, I want to see if I can do this. I did with the early espresso. And I want to see if, I'm just going to show you. I want to see if I can get the ink on and not, oh, it's up a little too high. I want just to see if I could get it straight across there and not have it, I may have to, so that this is so like it's got there so you can stick it in the ground, but I thought I want to see, I hope it's going to work like this, so it looks like, you know, it's hooked to that pole, and it did work. Oh, got a little there, but it's okay. All right, and then what I did before is I just took my colored pencils, red, blue, kind of yellow, red, blue, yellow, green, I'm going to go red, blue again, just kind of like we're repeating a little there. And if you want, you could use the, use this again if you want to, you know, but it doesn't make a big difference with this. But anyway, but that you can do that if you want. Just kind of. Anyway, and I just realized this dog, where's the black? Just realized he doesn't really have an eye. Where did I put the black? Right here. See, oh, that's blue. Where is it? It's got to look. Somewhere I have a black here, but here it is. Maybe give him just a little eye. I don't know how well it shows up, but I know it's there. And then, all right, so let me close this up. I might put some snowflakes. I'm not sure. Let me just see. So I put this here. So I want it to look like it's kind of in front of the other. Okay. And if you wanted, you could even, I did this with our blending brushes. This blue, it's got a little bit of color still on it. So I'm just doing this kind of like behind the tree, like around it. You can add more color if you want. I just wanted to very light. The bottom I'm leaving white because there's going to be snow. And so then I was thinking I also could do it like this right here, maybe. Add a little bit, at least to the sky, not necessarily to the mountains, but to the sky. And hopefully you can see that. Hopefully I didn't pull it out of your... There. See how I like that, how they did that. Hopefully I like it, because and I'm just going to put it together like that. Now, if you don't like it, you could even make more of like a frame around this, but that's how I'm going to do this one. So, and again, one of the things is when you're doing your, oh, and here's the back. See, like, see how the parts that are up here, if you turn it over, it's the opposite on the back. So you could, if you like that look better, you could even put that one on top. Okay. This thing doesn't open for me to be able to, okay, just see if I can get this to, it would help if I do it the right direction. There, 1, 2, I just like to put 3 on there. And here's the front of the card. Oh, and on this one, what do I want to say? I just realized, I think I'm just going to put, let's see, what do I want to say on this one? I think I'm just going to say Christmas greetings. So, and they kind of stuck together here. Here it is. Christmas greetings, and I am going to do that in black. So there, hopefully you could see that okay. Okay. Now, if you wanted with this, you could have done what I did and then maybe stamp directly down here. I just wasn't, I could try that, couldn't I? Let me just see, because I can hide it. Change my mind here a little bit, but let me just see. It's still going to be the same basic thing, because I could always use that other on another card. Now that I put that on top of there now, because I would have done it before I added that, but let me just try it for the heck of it. If I don't like how it looks, I can cover it over with the other. So I didn't think about that. I just was thinking, oh, here. And then this one, if I do this here, and then I can do the poles. Here's my scrap paper. Should have been thinking about this before. Oh well, these things happen that we think we know what we want to do, and then it's like, wait, why did I do that? Why don't I do this? So, all right, try it again. Won't take much longer. There's that one. Is that the littlest one? Where's the, yep. And I think I'm going to do this over here, like there. And maybe one more over here, like that. There. And if you wanted, you could mask this and do, those are darker, but that's okay. You could mask that and do it, you know, so it makes it look like something's behind. Because I forgot to, there, that's working. Oh no, wait, that's the wrong one, this one. And let's let's see, these are a little darker, but maybe it'll still, yeah, it still shows up there. There. And then the big one. Whoop, wrong thing. Where is it? Oh, right here. It can't be too far. So this one's kind of standing a little more forward, but it's okay. And again, maybe this time we'll put the for sale sign on the other side. Trees for sale. And I'm gonna be able to get that doggy in there. Maybe I may have him. Where is he? Here he is. And oh, it's over here. There. This black eye right there. All right, and then I'll do these again. Maybe a little differently than I did before, but let's see. Blue. I'll do these a little different, but that's all right. So you can just do them each time the way you like it. There. And now this one, we'll do the, and wait, where did I put what I wanted to say? Right here. Now this time, I don't know, I may end up, is that going to work there? I'm going to try it. Oh, it's okay. I wasn't sure because of the, there. So there's that. Or if you wanted, could even do this over it. So that's what I thought. I figured if I didn't like how it turned out, I still could do this, but I do kind of like that. And you still could, if you wanted, have a little bit of the blue right in this area. So there's enough on there to get it. The snow can be a little bluish sometimes, right? There. There we go. Ta-da! All right, clear the decks here. Just want you to be able to see the cards a little better. All right, so hopefully you can see them a little better. So these are the ones, oh, there's the one I made. Oh, wait a minute. Wipe this off before I have a mess on the back. I still have a mess on the back of my cards. I don't know. This, I'm going to wipe off my hands a little bit. Not great, but maybe a little better than it was. Okay. Some sticky on there. I didn't. All right, there's that. Just dry it off a little here. Okay, there we go. All right. So these were the ones I did before we came on, and then these are the ones I did with you watching me. Put this out of the way. Put these up here a little so you can see them a little. Hopefully you can see all of them. Here, wait, I'm going to come out a little more. Maybe. There. Yeah, there, so you can see them. Okay. All right. Thanks for watching, everyone. Tomorrow evening, I will have something on my YouTube channel, just under my name, Sonia Ranger. On Friday, I will be doing a fun fold. Okay, so hope you kind of enjoyed this. Hopefully it did feel a little whimsical to you, and I hope you have a great week. And until we meet again, happy stamping. Bye-bye.